Oh, forget some kids in the community that are less fortunate. Less fortunate. You know how every year I normally do a little something, something.
Oh, look at them both being nice.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, stop. I'm always
you know you
nice.
be nice. Nah, you ain't. Nope.
Whatever. How about you? How
What's
about
up?
you going by when you do keep sending my way?
You said what?
Okay, so this is something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So so EPA, well, let me go to the there you go. Let me go to the main page. So they have, remember I talked about this? They have the grant makers. It's called Environmental Justice Thriving Community Technical Assistance Program, and they got 177 million to help undeserved and overburdened communities across the country. Right? Remember I talked about that, and then I talked about it's broken out into 18 tech centers, and I sit in Region 4. So Brandon and Chris, let me see, y'all in a different region. Let me see. Y'all in a different region than I am. Let's see what region you're in. Illinois. Oh, you're in region 5. And Chris is, I'm region 4. And Chris, oh, I guess part of region 4 is you, Chris.
Uh-uh.
There you go, trying to do two things at one time.
There he is. What up, Chris?
Let's see. And region 6. So y'all got region 6 and region.
What up, Brandon?
Okay.
I ain't worried about Mo and what she talking about. I ain't nobody multitasking today.
All right. So check it out. So region 4 is about to drop theirs, and it's called Cultivating Healthy Environments. Um, so expand opportunities. So this grant is getting ready to drop. It's called a grant makers grant. They're pass-through grants, right? Um, so let me see. So this don't look like it's gonna tell who's eligible, but they've already dropped some literature. So let's see what's going on. They say many different types of organizations are eligible to apply for grants through the TCGMA Regional 4. There are also 4 different types of grants for which the organization can apply to address a wide range of issues. We set up a system that makes it clear. All right. So who's eligible? Community-based organizations, community-based nonprofit organizations, local governments, and that what that consists of is grassroots, philanthropic, and civic organizations with foundations with nonprofit status. Local governments are eligible, but state governments and for-profit businesses are not. So remember that, okay? Then tribal governments and intertribal consortium. That's not us. Native Americans and indigenous organizations, and that's not us. All right, so let's keep going. So these are the type of funding. These are the type of funding opportunities that are out there. You have your non-competitive, and then you have your competitive. So the non-competitive grant is called a foundational support projects. And these grants are non-competitive, meaning they will be awarded directly to organizations that need them. The funding will help organizations build a foundation that will allow them to apply for future grant opportunities. Then you have a tier 1 assessment projects. These are competitive funding for community-based organizations to do assessments in their community to better understand local environmental and public health concerns. In tier 2 are planning projects. They're competitive funding for community-based organizations to plan and plan on how to address local environmental and public health issues. And tier 3 is development projects, competitive funding for community-based organizations to carry out projects that address local environmental and public health issues. And so the foundational support project is $75,000 for 1 year. The assessment projects is 150 up to 150,000 for 1 year. The tier 2 planning projects is up to 250,000 for one through 2 years, and then tier 3 is development projects, which is up to 350,000 for 2 years. So let's look and see. So now the next one.
Yeah, push it up.
So the next question would be, okay, that sounds good, Mo, but how does this apply to me? So I'll tell you some of the examples, and then we can look for ways that we can make this applicable to us. So it says public and environmental issues. TCGM Regional 4 funding opportunities can help community-based organizations evaluate, plan, and address a wide range of environmental and public health issues. So number 1, air and water quality. So they have listed air quality and asthma, fence line. Who turned that arrow? You crazy? All right.
Hey, y'all heard that, right? About to kill somebody.
Just cheap.
Be quiet.
What up, Price?
Fence line.
What's going on, y'all?
They're crazy.
Not much, no.
Good, Chris Brandon. All right. The fence line air monitoring, that's communities that are near a military base. Water quality and sampling, waste discharge from industrial facilities, small cleanup projects. Then under the healthy housing and food system banner, you have healthy homes, home energy and water efficiency, better access to local food, and green infrastructure. Then on the environmental contaminants, you got stormwater issues, lead and asbestos contamination, pesticides and other toxic substances, illegal dumping activities, education and outreach. And then the last one is emergency preparedness and training. Emergency preparedness, disaster resiliency, environmental job training, environmental justice training for children. So now, this is the issue, the public environmental issue. This is not the grant, if that makes any sense. So basically, if you were going to write a grant, you would center whatever your initiative around one of these points. So for me, for example, I'm going to write a grant on home energy and water efficiency or healthy homes. Why? Because I'm usually helping seniors with weatherization type projects, changing our HVAC units, helping with leaky roofs, windows that have air holes in it where the air seeping through, vents, insulation, things of that nature. So my grant is going to be centered around that. I have another buddy whose grant is going to be centered around emergency preparedness and disaster resiliency, because the coastline of Beaufort County, where they hold their festivals at, that the pillars underneath are eroding. Therefore, the water, if they don't do anything about it, the water is going to start to flood the areas, which in turn ruin a lot of the businesses that are on that coastline. And so they're going to be doing emergency preparedness, disaster resiliency, education and outreach, meaning they're going to use their festival to serve as an awareness campaign. Let's see. Any questions so far?
Nope.
Not yet. All right.
Nope.
Oh, go ahead. So if you want to figure out how do you get in touch with your tic tac, let's say maybe you have an idea, you unsure, stock party, y'all. You unsure, you have an idea, you can go to, did I delete it? You can look up EPA Thriving Communities Grants, and you can go to the map and you can identify what region you fall under, and then you can email your tic tac. But I'm looking at ours because we got an email that our grant is getting ready to drop. Hold on, let me go back to that other one. December the 1st. So we're gonna be looking forward to. We're getting our applications ready right now. Let me show you who's already released. Let me go to Thriving Communities. And as you can see, these are hold on, I'm gonna show you the communities who already dropped some of their, who's already put some of their grants out for grabs. Hold up, I clicked the wrong. This is 2023 stuff. Back of one. Yeah, 85 so. Yep. Yeah, get all of those. Yeah. Yeah, towards Montgomery. I'm passing through y'all states one by one. Hold on. Let me go to, I think I came to the wrong site. Hold on. There we go. I don't think it's this one. Hold on. I gotta find the one that has, it shows me which regions they already released their grants. Stand by, y'all. And some people, so what you want to do is go out there and see what are some of the initiatives that are already available. Why am I having a hard time getting to the site right now? This is region 2. They've released theirs. Oh, and also I forgot to say that these are rolling grants, so they'll be available until region 3. So region 2, they already have their applications out. Region 3, they have their applications. Region 4, and these are the contacts. So if you guys are interested, you may want to go ahead and start screenshotting this stuff. Region 5, they're already telling you that their RFPs will drop in mid-December or early January. Region 6, theirs anticipated 2025. Region 7 hasn't made any noise yet. Region 8 is already out, and they're accepting applications until December the 12th. Region 9, they're not pushing theirs out until January 2025. And Region 10, they already have their grant out. Click on the RTI. And boom, this is our site for Region 4. So now, so when you read through these sites, they'll it'll kind of tell you how you should kind of try to move. Either you already have collaborative partners, then if you don't, then you may want to seek out collaborative partners to um to initiate a project. Now I was having dropped, but I'm gonna show you region two. Let me go back one. I'm gonna show you regions two's RFP. The Fordham University, they have theirs out already. And see, they'll tell you it's from 2024 to 2027. They're offering $40 million in grants. And these are for environmental justice projects, programs, initiatives in New York, New Jersey, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. If y'all tell me that y'all can't come up with some type of initiative,
Y'all, and you included.
oh, we already got ours. I don't know what you're talking.
You don't want that 40 million?
It's like 4 or 5 of us.
Split
So
between how many?
it ain't no split. Everybody got their own.
Oh,
Everybody have their own nonprofit.
what's your nonprofit?
Tri-City Visionaries.
Well, I know the name. What do you do?
I just told you the housing repairs for the seniors.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna submit mine based on replacing HVAC units because Lower Richland, South Carolina has like the poorest air quality due to that paper mill plant, and they also have that nuclear plant in their community. So at night you can actually see crystals falling from the sky. That's how bad it is down there. And the smell sometimes is horrible.
hmm.
So I know, and they have poor water and sewer issues in that area. So I already know the issue and the concern, and we already have the research on it. We just have to put together a good project.
Right. You ever heard of a grant anticipation note?
Hmm. Who got one
Yeah.
of them?
Huh?
Who got a great anticipation?
Nobody. I was just asking, have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it. So
Okay.
so look at region two. So they expanded their project. And I don't know, mine may come out like this as well, but they kind of break it out and tell you how to break it out, um, and where the priority is going to be given. So this is what I want you all to focus on. If you are interested, or you know someone who's interested, is this piece right here. Hold on. Oh, what am I doing? Stop. Sorry.
This is nonprofit, right?
Let me download it. Yeah, this is for nonprofit. See if I can download this thing. I don't want it to come like that. All right, y'all. I don't know why I got this blue. There we go. See if I can download it. Hold on. All right, here we go. This is what I want you to focus on right here. So in region two, they have everything we have under research and monitoring, but they kind of break it out. What are some different, how you can actually tackle it, right? What are some things that fall up underneath it? So you want to screenshot this. Keep in mind, here's some ways to help your project. You got number one, workforce a workforce organization. So if you're doing workforce development, employment readiness, training, those type of things, you could build off of that, and you just have to make it work to um, workforce where you're developing the students that support the green economy. Now check it out, right? The other night, Price, when you was on Q's channel and you was talking to the young man that was in Washington, why they have environmental. So I went look it up as well to see what certifications were being offered and um what uh not the Goodwill, but I think the workforce was paying people to get involved with. Why they had a whole bunch of environmental certifications on there. I thought that was right on time.
No, but that's
So
good
you
because
go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say that's good, Ms. Mo, because one of the things that they deal with is the Freon recovery, and that's kind of like
Mhm.
you kind of like you passed your certification, you qualified already. You know, it comes with the job.
Bam. There you go. Don't sleep on capacity building. Capacity building for grassroots organization is basically you hiring subject matter experts to come in to show you how to uh, organize.
I don't know is that me or you, but it's you kind of bouncy. Hello?
Uh-oh. Am I, hold on. Wait a minute. What about now?
Oh, you 5 by 5.
Huh?
You good?
Okay. Capacity building for grassroots organizations, community-based organizations.
It's breaking up.
This is
$2 internet
this is
going out.
where he said $2 internet. Stop. Okay. I
All right.
might
You
not be too
driving?
good because
You good?
I'm not driving. My brother driving, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
probably gonna be choppy. But anyway, I'll send you guys this document,
You good now, Mo?
and then that'll.
Well, never mind.
I'm good now. Oh,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. They got to be in Waycroft, Georgia.
This
Hey,
hold
Ms. Mo, before you go on, but
on.
you said something about they got particles in the air in that one town?
Yeah, in Eastover in Richland County,
Yeah,
when at
what kind
night
of particles?
paper. Okay, so when the paper mill, when they have this dial or something like that. I guess when they're doing their work and I guess when they're really processing that paper or whatnot, they're supposed to only turn it to a certain number. But anyways, at night you could see how the particles from that plant, it will be, I guess going up in the atmosphere and it'll be like falling type of deal coming
Okay.
from the plant. So it's whatever they got going on in that paper mill plant. But they say it's been happening like that for years. Um, and then of course, Westinghouse and its nuclear um content. So hold on, let me get off one of the devices. So yeah, so the environmental issues that they have in the area, I mean, if you go to I have to get the website, but there's a website that they taught us that if you go to that website, you can see your area. You can put in your address and you could look to see what type of environmental factors or environmental issues are in your area and how it affects the people. We've been on it before. I have to get the link and you can see all of that stuff. So this is kind of low hanging fruit. So if you don't have a nonprofit or you know one who does, this may be something you want to explore, especially being that it's easy, you don't have to go through all the red tape. It's just a proposal that you're submitting to the TIC-TAC and it's being evaluated. And being that it's a rolling grant program, meaning it doesn't expire until 2027, the funds is going to be there.
But is monitoring air quality one of the things you did? Did I hear you mention that?
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
okay.
Oh, you know somebody who do that? Can you do it?
Nah, but I'm just saying if I could build a sensor or something to measure air quality, and you talking about folks' air conditioning unit, and then it
Mm-hmm.
sits there and put it on the unit,
Yep.
and
There you
y'all
go.
did it.
There
Why
you go.
can't yeah?
I think you got something there.
Now well, we gonna see. I don't know what I'm doing, but
Neither do they. Is you
I
in the
got
planning? That's why it's called a planning grant.
yeah, I got an idea about something though. So
Yep. Yep. And so we've gotten funding for the monitoring water, testing water. We did it 3 times. We test 3 times, and we got 96,000. We did it twice, 2 times in a year, and they evaluated the data. We partnered with the one of the clubs from the university, the water club. They were called the water club, and they came out. So I would encourage you look to see if there's a what do you want to call it? If there's opportunity, find out who's already who's doing the air testing in the area. And if it's like another nonprofit, or maybe if it's a university, a club or association, then get with them, you know, or you can do it on your own if you know how
I'm
to test the data.
I'm trying to do the whole country.
Oh, I ain't mad at it. Go on and create that model.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Look at you. You're an undercover genius, huh?
No, I don't know about that, but you've been talking about HVAC and green and clean living and stuff like that. But most time people just change their air filters on the air conditioner. They don't really do that. So if you come up with an
So,
apparatus in this age of Internet of Things and it's giving readouts on a continual basis, and we can relay that back, that's a nice little lick.
yep. I'm looking on Amazon air testing kits. Could you imagine? Now check it out, right? Could you imagine putting it together for a group of kids and teaching them how to do it and bring them on into the community and allow or partner with a science teacher in a high school?
Well,
What about go
I'm
further? What about instead of just air testing for carbon monoxide?
well, that's kind of same concept, but and that's what I'm kind of thinking about. If you think about it, it used to be that your house only had to have a fire detector in it. Then if you became a landlord, you had to put the fire detector and the carbon monoxide detector in the house. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking about these group of kids doing something similar. If you come up with an apparatus, if we're concerned about folks' air and we're associating it with HVAC, you have a point of intake right there. So you're drawing samples or from not constituents but residents within that area. If you just outfit every house in a certain area or whatever, but you're gonna draw a sample size of the air quality just because that the air conditioning unit sucks in air all the time.
Right.
So
Or check it out, right? They got a air testing, a home air check kit. You can, or if you don't want to build it yourself, you can order these, write that cost into it, $165 per kit. How many homes are you gonna do? Get you a group together, some teenagers, write them in. You training the youth on how to do air, testing in a home, give them a participation fee, and boom, there you have it.
No, we finna put them on and have they're gonna get a patent and they're gonna do an IP for apparatus.
Oh, check
And
you out.
yeah, we're gonna get some IP out of this. We talking about residual.
Yeah, I'm with you. Don't get that bit passive income. So what? Yeah, I feel you. I like how you think. Going to, we'll buy it. What you think, Chris? What Chris said? He done ran off him and Brandon. But you see, this is doable, don't you think? These type of grants are doable.
Yeah, especially if they're gonna give me a grant and say, hey man, be scalable and sustainable. And then you're gonna give me a grant to do the research. Or I do have to have a little bit of have some type of theory or whatever. And I think I do. I just don't understand the whole concept of measuring particulars in the air, you know. So I figured that part out and then put a circuit together and yeah.
Now check it, right? So if there's poor air, right? So I guess you should attach the fact that you can replace a couple of HVAC units, right? What would that? So understanding that this poor air quality is going to leave what for the homeowner?
Well, poor air quality is the whole thing about I'm talking about the air. This is how I'm thinking about the concept. It's just measuring air intake coming in through the HVAC unit
Mm-hmm.
and it's storing it, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
not so much as storing it, but sending it somewhere, and we can control where it goes and all that. But what I'm saying, if it's
Oh,
poor quality in the area, then there's something problematic in the area, i.e., this plant that's shooting up particles in the air, at night
right,
that we see. So
right.
I'm just here to detect and monitor. I, you know,
Hey, that's all you're doing. So you're going to be in the testing phase of it. You will be writing your grant based on that.
right. So
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get you this information and give you a warning. What you do with the information is
That's up to you
yeah.
and your county and your and your state. I got you. Yeah, I think you're onto something. And so wait, where you gonna what state would you be interested in hosting that in? Mississippi or Texas?
Well, I gotta start where I'm at, and
Hey. Yeah,
so right now I'm just trying to relocate. But I'm thinking of this as a nationwide model because it's kind of industry everywhere you go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see.
So especially urban areas. I'm gonna look at all urban areas. Uh, right now within probably the next 60 days, we're trying to relocate to Houston. So I know it's a lot of shit going on down there in Houston. So
Yeah, it says, uh-oh, let me share my screen. So, you always got to research to see who's doing what, but that doesn't keep everybody from doing nothing. So let's see. Let me share my screen. Hold on. So I put air testing kits in community-based organizations in Mississippi. Hold on. So here's a Mississippi community. Pascagoula.
oh, that's down on the coast. So that's a lot of shipbuilding and that type of stuff going on.
Grateful for more air testing, but skeptical of what comes after. Oh. So the residents in Forest Neighbor of Pascagoula, Mississippi gathered for a neighborhood party December 17, 2022. While it was holiday themed, the party true focus was to share a survey with the residents for a community buyout program due to the neighborhood's air pollution. Oh, coming to take them people in, huh? You see that, huh?
Yeah, I do see that.
On the weekend before Christmas, Barbara Wackenser, whatever, is hosting a Christmas party for the Cherokee Forest subdivision in Pascagoula, Mississippi. This is not a typical holiday celebration. However, it's also a meeting for Cherokee concerned citizens. Wackenser, I can see, right? Neighborhood environmental group. At this meeting, neighbors piled into her room. Listen, leave someone. Look at the door. At this meeting, the neighbor piled into her home to talk about what ties them all together besides the zip code. The air pollution, they say, oh, now you got it. They say making them sick. We've continued to push and shove and try to show what industry is actually doing and how much it's impacting our health. Cherokee Forest is a small community that's surrounded by shipbuilding yards, oil refineries, chemical plants, and more.
Yep.
Yep, you're right. A building belonging to Baller Shipyards is visible from Wackenser's house. Within 5 mile radius also sits the largest Chevron oil refinery in the world, chemical plant, a gas processing plant, a liquefied gas terminal, good lord, a natural gas pipeline, and a former fertilizer plant that's now a Superfund site. Residents say these sites leave behind visible black dust from sandblasted and painting that they can't see on their homes and vehicles. This is what this is probably what's going on over there. That that they could visibly see that whole sandblast paint thing. After years of submitting complaints to the government officials, quote, I went around and put little notes on my neighbors' doors telling them come to my house. I'm having a meeting if you're experiencing dust. She said. Since organizing in 2013, Cherokee concerned citizens have been sounding the alarm about air pollution's effect on their neighbors. Wackenser said over 20 of her neighbors have died from cancer and other health issues over the years, which they think is a result of the pollution. Residents have also complained of rashes, respiratory problems, migraines, and itchiness. The more serious concerns are around the potential impacts of air pollution on their lungs, hearts, brain, and nerves. Last year, the Environmental Protection Agency announced that the community will get $500,000 from Biden administration to measure the concentrations of the air pollutants that the Cherokee Forest community is concerned about. The money is a slice of the $53.4 million from both the Inflation Reduction Act and the American Rescue Plan. But Wackenser and many of the neighbors have doubts. We have $500,000 grant to monitor in this neighborhood, but we're skeptical about how it would be reported. Wackenser said, okay, let's keep going. The Enterprise gas plant is less than 4 miles away from Barbara's home in Mississippi. The picture. Oh my God. The distrust stems from residents' previous efforts to get both state and federal environmental regulators to address this issue, but also because the funds went to Mississippi Department of Environmental Quality, which is responsible for permitting compliance and engaging the community and stakeholders on environmental issues. The MDEQ has tested the air quality before, with its most recent efforts being in 2016 and 2017. The agency collected at least 5 24-hour samples of violent organic compound and took an additional 2 5-minute samples after a resident reported concerning air conditions or odors were occurring. According to the MDEQ, none of the samples showed concentrations of hazardous air pollutants that exceeded health thresholds. The EPA reviewed the data and was comfortable with it, said Chris Wells, MDEQ's executive director. Quote, the way we analyzed the data and compared it to thresholds, we felt confident that it demonstrated that, at least for the pollutants that we sampled for work, showed no cause for concern, Wells said.
Of course they did. I mean,
Right,
yeah.
right. While they knew some community members didn't agree, MDEQ is confident in the previous, what's wrong? In the previous enough data to be confident in the state's results and suggested no longer term for monitoring. The money from the grant will make a new air monitoring project possible, which MDEQ is in the early stages of its processing to do so. We're not, quote, we're not going into this to disprove or to prove anything, Wells said. This is an objective effort to determine what, if anything, is going on down there in terms of air pollution. Oh, they got a problem on their hand, huh? This time, the state environmental agency plans to gather more samples collected once every 6 days over the course of a year for a total of 61 samples. The pollutants, so Price, keep this data in mind, because then you can gauge how often,
Yeah, Ms. Mo, I'm already ahead of them with my approach to this.
Okay,
I'm gonna let you finish, but yeah, I got something to say.
okay. The pollutants they'll be monitoring are particulate matter, methane, VOCs, and reduced sulfur compounds like hydrogen sulfide. All of those pollutants are the ones of greatest concern for the community, according to the Agency for Toxic Substance and Disease Registry, and an investigation by the National Enforcement Investigation Center of elevated readings for those pollutants. The health concerns related to each lineup with citizen complaints, and the pollutants sampled are the most likely to be produced or present in the area given the types of industry in Pascagoula. The EPA said these new air monitoring projects focus on underserved communities that are historically marginalized and overburdened by pollution. That includes the Gulf South. Alabama is receiving nearly $450,000 to study the air in 2 Birmingham neighborhoods where industry facilities are emitting pollutants in Black neighborhoods. Louisiana will get over $2 million to check air quality throughout the state. Their industrial pollution is causing higher cancer rates for Black and low income residents. They have it. EPA selected 137 projects in 37 states to receive $53.4 million to conduct imminent air monitoring pollutants in communities across the country with environmental and health outcomes disparities stemming from pollution and COVID pandemic. 8 projects in the Gulf South receiving funding from allotment. Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana recipients will build capacity of local environmental justice community groups to monitor their air quality, engage with stakeholders, and become more active. And yeah, but you giving out this money, but you ain't fixing the problem.
Well, that's my thing right there, Ms. Mo. Hey, can you put this article in the back chat so I
Yeah,
can?
I got it. Hold on. Let me copy the whole article.
So while you do that, I'm gonna give you my feedback. So I think about, you say people are seeing stuff and smelling stuff in their neighborhoods. So that I already know the levels are up,
Hmm.
because they measure these pollutants or whatever they want to call them in what they call microns, and that's smaller
Hmm.
than a string of hair. You probably got like 10 microns
Mm,
in a string of hair. So by the time I'm starting to see stuff and I'm smelling stuff, then something's going on. And then when you say, well, we told somebody and they came and did a test, well, hell, if the plant's on the south side of town and you did the test on the north side of town, you know, and then, come back and say, well, we within tolerance. I'm trying to go straight to, I mean, these little sensors, I'm thinking don't cost much. I just need to find out some technical aspects of it. But if you put one of these on every house, and then now I'm not only saying that the air is bad in Pascagoula, but this is the amount of particulates that's going into each household. You see what I'm saying? I can do the math
yeah.
on that, a more finite level of math than them saying, well, we didn't pick anything up that exceeded thresholds. So now you can say, out of this many houses, this is the average air quality that's going inside of the house. And hell, not just the house, but you can put it on businesses and everything. I'm just talking about a little sensor, $6 or $7, $8, $9 sensor. If I put wireless communications on,
Right. So what will be the solution? They ain't gonna uproot those plants.
no, they're
If
not going to
they're
uproot.
not gonna find them if they're
Oh,
not doing. Go ahead.
okay. Well, all I'm saying is, Ms. Mo, this stuff comes from the plant gets an order and it's about productivity. you know hey, I need to do overtime now. Everybody get excited about the plant is offering overtime because they
Mm,
got a big order or whatever. And you know so you start, maybe the original model, it wasn't so much that the environment could absorb the particulates. And but when you start running at a higher threshold, ain't nobody gonna say, hey man, we was only supposed to do 50 gallons a day, but now we're doing 250 gallons a day. We emitting
ooh,
more stuff into the atmosphere. It don't matter when you're looking at the bottom line. And that's a very simple analogy, but that's what I'm equating it to.
right.
And then all of a sudden you start coming outside and you see dust on your car, or your baby's sick. Now your baby allergic to outside and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Them crazy allergies coming from out of
Right.
nowhere. And you like, what? I'm just putting in I also put in there the different standards in the back
Yeah, I got to throw that in there. And just take a look at that. But that's kind of interesting.
in the write up. Yeah, that was and you know what's crazy? They're very bold. Oh, there's nothing to be concerned about. Like, didn't we just give you 500K? Go sit down.
No, when they tell you, yeah, we're gonna come to your community, but we're gonna offer, we bring in 200 jobs and stuff like that. The selling points that these places do. And
Okay, here
then,
it goes. This one, um, well, I think I gave you the link to this. If you put in your address, it will tell you your levels in your community. Hold up. I sent you this one already. The air quality index for the area. But the thing about it is the plants are already in the community. So the only thing you really can get out of it is money. Because unless it's an abandoned company, like someone was telling me, they have a whole bunch of abandoned landfills and all type of stuff in the area. So the only thing you can do with that is organize a cleanup project. But don't once it gets into the ground, it could be there for years and years and years and years. They'll get kicked off. Can you hear me, Price? Am I still there?
Hello? I
Can you
hear
hear me?
you. I hear you.
Yeah. Don't when radiation gets into the ground or contaminants get into the ground or the type of contaminants that they're playing around with, it could be there for decades and decades on decades.
Yes.
So it's like a no-win situation. Even if you go ahead.
Well, I won't say it's a no-win situation. Number one is, okay, how you want to say this? You can identify and say, okay, this is a problem, and then it may be able to be litigated or not litigated, mitigated if it's caught
Mhm.
ahead of time. Or, what I'm saying, people can be compensated to relocate and this could be shut down. I could say, okay, you guys can't run at this level. Y'all need to run at this, this level, you know, and stuff like that for X, and get more oversight and stuff like that. And then, like you say, that's what the money is for, is to identify these problems and then identify the impacts on people. And then, okay, responsible parties, clean it up. Exxon crashed that damn tank a few years ago. They had to clean that up. So
Oh
it's
my
not,
God.
it
Yeah.
shouldn't, it shouldn't be on the community uh residents and officials to clean up something that a corporate citizen, a mess that a corporate citizen made, I mean, ain't that the whole ideal is this environmental justice instead of it
Yeah.
running until the company go out of business and then people start figuring it out 50 years later that they died because of whatever.
Yep. That's true. Yeah. That's what it should be. So yeah.
All I'm saying is the safeguards in place ain't always really for the benefit of the residents. I think a lot about these EPA violations. I don't know what it is now,
Oh
but
yeah.
when a company gets caught with an EPA violation, the fine is like $25,000 a day. But if I'm making a million or better off of the play, what's 25,000? I'd rather pay the fine than do the right thing.
Say that
It's
again.
it's just the way. I mean, it is what it is. And as soon as I can grasp around it and just quit talking about them, I can just go on and get
Right.
in there and make something happen.
Right. So it's really you just raising the alarm on the companies and let them know somebody's watching other than
Oh yeah,
them.
yeah. Oh yeah. No,
And
y'all finna give us some money. Y'all finna pay
yes,
and clean up our
yes,
community.
yes. And y'all not even doing y'all checks when y'all supposed to. And we're gonna find out.
Exactly.
And we're gonna put
Ex-
eyes on y'all. Yes. And y'all gonna clean up our community. That's right. So we're gonna rebuild and we're gonna train in those areas, get some of these kids interested in picking this up as a skill set. Yep. Okay.
exactly.
So we on it. We got some homework to do.
Yeah, I got yeah, this probably carry me on up to New Year's.
Yeah, because I gotta sure get mine together. And you just gave me a different perspective to think about this air and water quality and these kids. And I'm gonna have to look to see. I think your case is the only one that I see so far where I actually only put in Mississippi, but I'm gonna put it in for South
So
Carolina.
Ms. Mo, they just had a case 3 weeks ago. You had a plant, something happened at the plant down in Houston, a chemical plant.
Hmm.
Uh, where some stuff was released into the air, and I think a couple of people died. Some type of yeah, sulfur dioxide or something happened. But
Hmm. Yeah,
it,
in Houston.
yeah, this happened in Houston maybe 3, 4 weeks ago. Uh, uh, I know Chris probably heard of it, but I think Chris gone. Oh no, he's still here.
Chris, what you doing?
Yo,
Hey, do you remember a few weeks ago, maybe 3, 4 weeks ago, that it was a chemical plant somewhere down there and some people died because they had a leak or something?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. And then, yeah, what was that last hurricane? Harvey or whatever the hurricane was.
Hurricane Barrel.
Yeah, it was something where the water plant got compromised, east of Beaumont or in Beaumont, or and then there was a chemical fire at the plant that they had to evacuate. So, I mean, this stuff happens all the time, but no harm, no foul. If don't nobody say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. But
Yeah. That's
Mm.
kind of normal down here, man. Like with the chemical plant, it's always something going wrong, or it's an oil spill or something like that. It's always something in Texas though. But that was in Deer Park, what you was talking about, Price.
that's it, Deer Park. You're exactly right, bro. I know I saw it on the news. I saw a little Spectrum News flash on that.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, man. It's always something dealing with that.
Yeah, but hey, Miss Mo, you hit the three criticals on the head. Something happens to the land, something happens to the air, something happens to the water. I mean, what the
Right.
people supposed to do?
Yeah, what are you
Man.
supposed to do? So, um,
Yeah,
with
how
that
would
being
just need
said,
to come back, man?
with with that being said, you have poor water, poor air quality. So I guess the recommendations would be regularly change your filters, you know, make sure you got the filters, I guess. I don't know. What would be how do you combat it?
What do you mean?
Like, how does the homeowner stay safe? I
Oh,
know
but well, I mean, it's different approaches to that. So we talking about two level. We went from monitoring to
we did
now
to
we in
solving the problem.
yeah, now we in
Preventive,
preventative. Yeah.
yeah, preventive,
So
preventive measures, not post.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I don't even know about that. I mean, first, I mean, I just need to know if I'm in harm. Because that's my thing. The factory had been there for years, and now 10 years later, I'm starting to see particulates in the air. I got this film of dust that's on my car like pollen. And
Yeah, and you talk about expanding. What?
exactly,
Let's
so
see.
my thought on that is, okay, once I'm able to see it, then how long y'all been doing this and I wasn't able to see something, you know, or
Um, who I'm gonna say, what is preventive measures for homeowners who experience poor air quality?
yeah, well, okay. How long they been
I mean,
coming
air
and
pollution.
selling people? Okay, but
Huh?
think about this. How long have people been trying to sell people? Has it been maybe 2 or 3 decades that they've been trying to sell people water purification
Yep.
units for their house?
Filters. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean,
Filters. Yep.
it's the same thing with your hair. I mean, not with your hair, but with your air. I mean, I don't know unless somebody come. Oh, I do have some ideas. It goes back to your green measure again. Tighten up your installation. That installation is top notch these days, with all that spray stuff, that spray insulation, sealing your house up. It's not a whole lot you can do. Air is air. And that it comes in when it comes in, but it may not be as effective as the water filtration system. But instead of municipalities upgrading their infrastructure, people just start buying their own, water filter system or their own filtration system. So that'll be another problem for the youth to solve. I don't know. Put a
Yeah.
plastic bubble around your house. I don't know, Miss Mo.
I can't take you right now. It's that plastic books. Hold on.
I'm on this.
I'm about to share
I'm
my
in
screen.
detection mode. Yeah, go ahead. I'm in the
I mean,
early one.
hey,
I'm in early warning detection mode right now. So
So since they have, since they dropping all these little dollars on people's step, shouldn't there be some invested opportunities out there? Or we missed it? We should have caught it in 2020 or 21, 22.
I would say I don't know, because they just had a conference. Are we talking about like green energy and clean energy and
Yeah,
all
they
that
just
stuff?
had yeah, they
They,
just
I mean,
had a conference.
they just had a conference and they had some type of consensus. I I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan for a healthy planet. I'm a gasoline person though. I don't don't y'all hate me, but I ain't never paid much
Okay.
attention to the whole windmills and all that type of stuff as a thing till you start talking about this environmental justice, and I do look at it a little different. So I don't know. Short answer.
So I had put in, I'm trying to figure out how to keep your home healthy like you do, to help out. I know filters be one. um, I was looking to see if maybe, yeah, I remember just 2, 3 months ago, Dominion was going around and helping people do energy efficiency. So I'm sure they got, if you get energy efficiency, and they was helping some people in many cases with ceiling fans, door and window strips. They was doing things to your water heater, wrapping your water heater, um, putting thermometers, bathtub or timers, so you wouldn't take a shower longer than 5 minutes. It was so you could be more conscious space. Uh, I thought I was gonna get something here, but I did. I Googled what are some preventive measures, but I should have said
No, you got to think
um
along that lines of what you was talking about with rehabbing people's homes. Cause see,
yeah.
you got concepts out here now. The traditional water heater is kind of like a thing of the past. They had these things called tankless water heaters now,
Well, yeah, I heard
where
of that.
yeah,
Oh, you talk about upgrades.
yeah. That I mean, you did say that was a thing under this whole guideline, right?
It is.
So your insulation, like you say, new window seals. I mean,
Uh-huh.
contractors are doing that. You know,
Yeah.
that thing just has to be it has to be I can't even think of the term, just mapped out and listed to say, hey, this gonna these windows gonna cost this much up front, but overall you're gonna save X amount of dollars. Just like some solar panels. This will save X amount of dollars or whatever. The tankless water here is gonna save this and blah blah blah. So it's no longer a health aspect, but it is more healthy, sustainable model for the
Right.
dwelling.
Right. So you can at least mitigate it. Hey, instead of you dying in 2 years, you're gonna die in 8. Not a good go.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying you had to do some research to just find out on, surveys say it's better to breathe air with this much suffer than air with this much suffer. I mean, it's a
Hmm.
way to do the math. I'll communicate the math, but I'm just saying you already said it's an initiative out there for clean dwellings. So
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Oh, I did see where it said cleaning, make sure you have a clean indoor. Some people are hoarders, and that could be a problem too. The air coming in and how it's circulating through. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do some reading now. Clean central air cleaning system. Oh, is there a such thing? A portable or central air cleaning system. I wonder what that looks like. Here we go. The induct air filters. and cleaners. Now I'm starting to find some solutions.
Yeah, just apparatuses to recirculate the air
Apparatus.
within the house, and then like you say,
Mhm.
filtration in the ducting and basically yeah, concepts to pressurize the house.
Yeah, the ventilation system. Yeah, there we go. Passive air exchange through windows and other openings. So making sure the air ducts.
What's this? An
Oh,
iPhone 10 you got?
who?
iPhone 10.
Who are you talking about?
You.
I don't know what iPhone is. I think it's a 15 or 16 or something like that.
Along with this on the page, it ain't. This look like.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right.
What happened to Brandon?
Text them in the inbox. The HVAC systems, portable filter-based air cleaners. Oh, I never seen that before. So I see. Is that like your what do you call them little towels? Them little humidifiers?
No, I think this something a little more
No.
complex, Miss Mo. Yeah.
Oh, the portable air. But what is a hit? That's what a humidifier does, though, right? With the air, does it do something for the air?
It puts moisture in the air or adds moisture.
Oh, okay, because it's dry.
You're right.
Gotcha. Let me see. Okay, I gotta figure out what this little portable air cleaner is. Let's see. Chris, what are you doing? We've been calling your name.
What happened?
I said, what are you doing? We've been calling your name.
I stepped out for a second. What happened?
Mm. And then when I shut the live off, you're gonna be like, what happened? And me and Price gonna be like, well, we talked for 3 hours. What you want us to do?
You called my name for what?
See, air purifiers.
You don't want nothing.
I'm
Yeah, I don't
looking
think
for
that's
no,
residential size. They got to be a little
yeah,
bigger, Miss Mo.
that look like hold on.
These are personal purifiers, man.
Hey,
They ain't finna do nothing for the whole environment.
Yeah, you try industrial,
I'm not.
industrial
No,
size.
I'm. No. I'm not trying to do it for the environment. I'm trying to do it for a home.
No, this ain't time for you to be shopping.
No, wait. Yeah, no, go. Yeah, get off.
No, wait.
No, wait. What do y'all mean?
Hold
I'm
on, what you
talking about.
doing shopping, man?
I'm what?
Those
I'm
are too small. Those are too small.
for the
That's like,
house for a
well, you
large
that
room.
that'll do something like for the room. I mean, are we talking about environmental EPA or are we talking about
I
your allergies? What we talking about here?
Yeah.
no. I'm no. So I'm saying, how do you help individuals? I know we can't. I can't put an purifier outside. Like I may not be able to buy that, but maybe if I put in my grant that I could buy a certain amount of air purifiers and give it to homeowners.
Oh, okay. I see
Yeah,
what you
that's what I'm
doing.
talking about. Yeah,
Man, Miss
because
Mo, I'm trying to design a solution. Well, not design, conceptualize a solution for the whole house. I want something you can slap on the side of your house and it's gonna purify like a water filtration system. And you around here
Yeah.
shopping.
well, you're gonna
Yeah.
have to sell me yours, dude, because I can't do that.
Me neither, but I gotta put together a team. I got the problem. Now I'm gonna start making my tree. I know an
They
electrical
oh
engineer.
look at you,
You
look
see,
at you.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
ain't
over here with one purifier talking about,
oh be quiet, Chris. You're just not coming back.
I've been listening the whole time.
Yeah, she done identified a problem, and then she gonna go to Amazon.
and
I'm trying.
and put a band-aid and put a band-aid. How much gas you got?
Yeah,
Yeah, might as well. Hey, I'm gonna put a band-aid on it. They only
yeah.
giving me 150K. What you mean? 250K?
No, I'm giving you the idea for the next grant to say, hey man, this is what I did with that 150K, but this is why you need to give me 150 million. Let me show you what I'm working
Yeah.
on.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm on your team.
Okay.
I'm on your
No,
team.
Yeah,
I,
see, Price,
I'm on your...
I'm not going. Go
Be
ahead,
quiet,
Chris.
Chris.
see,
No,
No, bro.
Chris can't talk.
Price thinking,
Chris
see,
cannot talk.
yes,
Let my
I
brother
can.
speak. Let my brother talk.
Yeah,
Chris,
let me
your ass
talk. Why
fired.
you want to overtalk me now?
You
You see how Price is thinking?
the king.
Price is thinking big, Mo. You thinking small for whatever reason. We need 150 million so we can get everybody hooked up.
I'm getting the ideas from you. You the one always tell me do business.
Hey, but y'all have the know-hows. I just know where to find. I just know where to
Stop.
find the information. I
Whatever.
tell y'all,
Come
y'all
on, you.
smart. Y'all much more intelligent on that aspect. I just know where to find the money. So you got to have somebody know how to find the money, and the other one know how to implement it. That's what I'm just saying.
Well,
Okay,
see,
okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna let you off the hook with that one.
I can't do both.
yeah,
I
you
ain't gonna
got
even
to
send
stay
you
off
an invoice.
Amazon then.
You crazy? I gotta have a temporary band-aid till y'all find somebody to build these things.
Yeah.
You finna buy 10 of them things from China and they gonna break in a week.
Oh no, China gonna get tariffs. We're not gonna be able to buy from them. We gotta buy that's an American company.
So we got built in the US.
Yeah, we got to build in the US. Ain't no
Yeah,
more
good luck.
China.
Good luck with that shit
Look,
right
ain't
there.
no more China, ain't no more Mexico. They all about to get that work.
Man.
So we gotta find us. Let me see. American company that
Let's get it conceptualized first. We'll find somebody to build it.
Yeah.
We go down there to the hood. I know some hood mechanics.
oh, I bet you do.
They can make it do what it do.
Exactly.
Oh, I found a company.
Ain't that a be? Somebody done stole our idea.
That fast. Hello.
Mo let them do it.
Ain't nobody do nothing. They're called All Lake Air Products.
Oh, Mexico ain't playing either, boy. They say if Trump try to put them tariffs on, they gonna kill about 400,000 jobs, and then gonna
Yeah.
retaliate.
Well, it can get ugly for Ford and GM. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It can
Oh,
get
they just
real
make the
ugly.
small ones. They just make the small ones.
I'm gonna clarify. So this area
So
got to be a big thing, though. Even if we just make one for the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
Damn,
That's what
why
I'm trying to tell you, man.
goddamn
You,
turkey costs an arm and a leg in a lot of places, boy. God,
Air,
$45 in Alaska. That's crazy.
we don't live in Alaska. Don't worry about it. Um,
Well, I'm an analyst, so
let's look up. Okay, let's see how these companies perform, so we can know we late to the party. Or I want to say publicly traded companies.
shoot, go to GE, General Electric.
yep. Yep. Oh
We
man.
haven't we been watching GE?
Oh,
I
I,
mean, I've been
they just been
watching.
hanging in there. I've been looking at.
Okay, let's go to it. I'm gonna
Uh,
use bar charts so I can see all of them. Its
uh,
competitors. Oh, be quiet.
I don't do it now. You was on Amazon a while ago.
I sure was. Oh, I'm gonna go. Chris, be quiet. You say GE?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Telling
I
them,
think that did they swap out
General
their CEO, General Electric?
General Electric?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I forgot Price. I
That's what I'm
forgot. I
saying.
think this
I can't
is.
remember if he was supposed to go or
Why didn't you just go?
Right here. Hold on. Y'all go ahead and talk real quick.
No, don't dip.
Why didn't you just go? She ain't go.
Yeah, about to go.
You know how to do this, huh? Yeah, but why didn't she just go?
All right.
No, cause she
Hold
was
on.
reading in the
Wait, which one of
contract.
these tickers?
I don't
GE,
remember.
man.
You need to stop
This
at a
not
food
it.
place.
Can't even see your screen anyway.
Oh, y'all can't see my screen?
Oh, I can now.
Are you tripping? Hold on. Oh, Lord. I got a
All
bougie kid.
them dang notifications.
What notifications? What's the stock ticker?
GE.
I want to.
I put in GE. I don't think that's it.
How you gonna tell me? That's it right there. GE Aerospace.
The aerospace.
Don't tell me what's not it.
Got me crazy.
You fired,
Okay,
man.
so, oh, yeah, we late to the party.
Yep.
Dang, we way late to the party.
But they have another they split their business too.
They did.
So
Oh,
you
okay.
got
So
you got GE Health, um,
They
which
do
is
everything.
healthcare technologies. I think the aerospace is where they do all the electric stuff too. So
Oh, they've been running for the last year. That's what
yeah,
it
yep,
was.
yep.
Yep.
We late to the party.
Yeah, that train gone. Oh,
Yep.
wait a minute. Who is that? Who is that?
That's
What
that's a
it,
5 year.
oh, that's a 5 year.
Yeah, I was just saying. I want to see. How do I go to
Mm-mm.
see? Hold up.
That's the 5 year that you were just showing right now.
Yeah, that was 5 years.
See, now I'm thinking that's gonna reject.
Yeah, and come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's about to hit that resistance right here at
Yep.
that
Like
200.
yeah,
Like
it took
right
out the
here.
local high and then get ready to take out the next high. And I think anything at least come down and check the top of that local high.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh my God.
That 180.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, around 180, a little lower.
Look at their competitors.
Yeah, it can definitely retrace.
What would their competitors be? Airlines.
Well, it could be because of airline parts. I mean, GE makes so much stuff, Miss Mo. It ain't
Yeah,
even
that's true.
funny. They into everything from damn washers and dryers to damn
Yeah.
AT tank gauge and
No, her
infrastructure.
Oh, hold on. Boy, you say that like that's a problem.
Don't be doing that, Ms. Mo. Ms. Mo, stop doing that.
Your car never gets.
Stop
Ms.
doing
Mo, you
what?
shame.
Oh.
You got it locked or something?
My bad.
You on the way to Louisiana,
I
Mo?
forgot. Yeah.
Her phone.
I sure forgot. You say, hold on, Mo, stop doing that. I was like, what am I doing?
You heading to Louisiana?
Mobile first tomorrow.
Okay.
And then Louisiana Friday. Oh, look at Zion. Talking about don't tell our
Yeah.
business.
No, I'm talking about you.
See,
Yeah.
she was about
Tell
to.
people don't tell us.
She
I
was about to
know,
put
right?
all the business out there, bro.
I know I would have been broke by the time I got to the next line. I've been like,
Look,
what the hell?
let me go and get out here so I can start. I got a few dishes I need to deal with. I'm gonna get out of here.
Y'all better go and cook that food. All right, y'all. Peace, power,
All right.
profit.
Peace, power, profit. All right, later.
Later.